Why slowing down helps. I used to believe that a sense of urgency kind of helped in business, but I don't necessarily think so anymore. I mean, you can have kind of an internal sense of urgency that like it can be redirected into a more helpful format like dedication, determination, meaning that you're not going to give up on things, you're not going to quit. That's the sense of urgency, in and of itself. But urgency basically is kind of like a source of stress. Like you do your best work not when you're too relaxed, but when you have like a certain amount of creativity. So there's like the famous inverted U, the relationship between performance and arousal, that basically, or motivation, people call it either one, that when you're totally unmotivated, you have no motivation, then your performance is poor. If you're overly anxious, stimulated, motivated, then your performance is also poor because it's like you're pressing, you're forcing. Like in baseball, they say, let the game come to you. In life, let it come to you. Like in relationships, if you're always pressing the other person, they're going to want space because they're going to feel like, oh my God, you're crowding me. Not necessarily physically, obviously, but too much demands, too much intensity. Back off. So it's the same thing in business. Like if people sense that you're desperate, desperation, always meets with rejection usually because people don't want to deal with desperate people, or just not even desperate, but just like anxious. That drives people away also. So being slow is kind of more of a sense of confidence. I don't mean slow moving or slow thinking. I mean slow in terms of like your anxiety, temperament, things like that. Basically calm. It's not even slow and steady. It's just like regular pace and steady. Like if you enjoy your life, that's actually a great health benefit. Like I'm not a nutritionist by any means, but I've realized that how much fat and sugar and cholesterol are critically important, but equally important to health, or I can't say equally, but also very important to health is how much love you have in your life, how much you exercise, how much you reduce stress, because health is holistic, and business is holistic, and life is holistic, and relationships are holistic. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you slow down a little bit, then you have a chance to actually do your own thinking. Like some people are so much on their phone, so much on social media, just reacting to this person's agenda, just reacting to that person's agenda. They're so hyped up. Social media is leading also to more depression. And, social media is good because you can get your message out there. You can communicate with other people. You can have, more contacts to build up your network. But you have to slow down a little bit to get the most out of things. Here's another example. So some people have like these huge to-do lists, and that just creates all kinds of stress. And some people do mistake activity for progress. If you just have like a few things that you want to get done that are most important, and it's more of your agenda of what's most important to you rather than just going to your inbox and responding to everybody else's agenda, you do have to respond. I'm not saying be impolite or anything like that, but you have to be concentrated, you have to be disciplined, you have to be focused. And that involves a lot of times slowing down.